Hi guys, here's my Harley 48. I thought I'd make a short video just to talk you through the different mods that I've made to this bike. So this is a 2015 model. I bought this new, so it was totally stock. And I've spent probably the last year making all the modifications that you see here. So the first mod that I made was, like most people, doing the stage 1. So I've got a Performance Machines air filter, and I decided to go with the Arlen Ness Magnaflow Lowdown exhausts in black, and then I've applied a design engineering titanium wrap to those. When I was looking for this an exhaust for this bike, I couldn't find any reviews of what this sounded like, so I'll fire it up in a minute. But I think they sound great. The only problem that I've got with them is, as you can probably see, where there's a little bit of tearing on the wrap. It is easy to drag them on the ground, but they're low down exhaust, right? So that's probably going to happen. The end cap also has a tendency to kind of slip off, so I've had to really stick that on hard. And I usually find I get a little bit of glow going on at the bottom of the exhaust when it's been running for a little while, but Harley have told me that that's all fine. I then used a FP3 Vance Hines tuner to get the tune just right. I then upgraded the tank, so this is a 3.3 litre tank, which was a custom chrome. I've then had it painted in matching black. The tank was actually quite cheap, but it cost an absolute fortune to get this thing painted because they needed to sand it and prep it. So it cost me around £300. So I guess that's, well, close to $500 just for the paint job and the prep, which I know seems like a lot, but I wanted to have a good finish, and it was a local company, so I went with that. Makes such a big difference, the tank, I can't tell you. The profile of the bike totally changes, much longer, you still get the peanut shape, and of course you get that extra mileage as well. But it also improves wind resistance quite a lot, which I was surprised at, and that's without a tank lift. The most recent mod that I've made is the seat. So I spent a lot of time trying to find a leather seat in particular, and a seat that was hard mounted and didn't require springs. I just preferred the look of the hard mounted seat. So I got this one from MotherRoad in the US. Had it imported. It is real leather. I've then got a leather mounting kit underneath here as well, with the leather cover for all the electronics. So I can do a further review on that. I've only had it on a few miles, so when I've got a bit more used to it, then I'll do another review if you guys would find that useful. And then at the back I've put on the progressives. So these are 11.5-inch shocks to replace the stock in black, clearly, and they're okay. They're okay. A lot of people raved about them. I have to be honest, I'm struggling to feel much difference from the stock, to be honest. I like them because they're black and they fit the bike better. And I think so far that's all the mods that I've made. So there's loads more planned. I'm going to be changing those indicators. I want to put a side mounted plate on. I've bought some brown leather bar grip to replace the stock grips, and I want to mount those on brass kind of plated ends with the brown to match the seat, and I'll probably put brass matching foot pegs and levers as well. I've also got the rough craft style grille on the front headlight. This is actually a knockoff one from eBay. It was like a Hong Kong import. It cost me about 20 quid instead of 250 for the rough crafts. and do you know what, it's aluminium, it looks exactly the same, so it does it for me. But I think I'll probably change that up soon and go for a kind of wire mesh to the front instead. So there's all the mods to the bike. I've got quite a lot planned for it. I've actually made a few different videos which I've not published yet of me fitting some of these parts, so if you will find that useful, then just drop a comment in or subscribe and let me know, and then I can make a few more videos about what I've done and the other mods that I want to make to it. So let's fire it up.